Instagram is hopping on.
Are we?
Yep.
Okay, are we ready to roll?
I think we're good.
Awesome. Hey, it's Mel Robbins. How are you? Welcome to my kitchen. There's going to be a lot of probably commotion in the background today because I've decided we're going to fit this live stream into life today. And I'm in the middle of making chicken wings. So I'm going to try to do that while I talk about what I want to tell you about. So what we're going to cover in this video is we're going to be covering your questions about my new free program, Best Decade Ever. That's right. 2019 is coming to a close. The decade is coming to the close. And so I want to do something special for you in honor of this new decade and in honor of the fact that you have been such an amazing support system for me. I wanted to launch a new program that our team has created called Best Decade Ever. The program is free. So let's just get that right out of the way. There is no money that you have to spend. There is no credit card required. There is nothing that you're going to have to purchase. Could everybody be louder? Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay.
That was me. Sorry about that.
Yes, we have a full kitchen here of people who have just come in as we were about to start this live stream. And I said, fuck it. We're going to just fit this into real life, which is what the program Best Decade Ever is going to do too. Fit this into your real life. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cover the will you guys please? Do you have a time estimate for how long
I'm leaving.
you're going to be the co-stars of this live stream?
Yeah.
Sorry, my daughters are standing next to me, my 19 and 20-year-old daughters,
Sorry.
who have rolled in here after being at the gym. What's that? What did you say? Okay, welcome to the Mel Robbins household kitchen experience. The day after Christmas here in the United States. We are outside of Boston, Massachusetts. I'm way behind on making an absolute army load of chicken wings because we have friends coming over who are visiting from Idaho. And I want to take your questions. So in the comments, why don't you tell me where are you watching from? And do you have a question about Best Decade Ever? If you're already signed up, you're one of 43,000 people who have registered for Best Decade Ever. Congratulations. I would imagine by the time the program kicks off, there will be more than 100,000 of you who are going to learn the science of how you dream big and turn those dreams into a reality without blowing up your life. It's a super exciting program. We've never done this before. It is 100% free, no charge, no money down, no credit card, no questions asked, no surprise at the end where we're going to hit you over the head to buy something. That's just not how this works. This is my gift to you. If you have not signed up and you have a question about Best Decade Ever, or there's a reason why you're not signing up, put it in the comments because this video, the purpose of this video is for me to address all of the bullshit excuses that are holding you back. It is for me to knock out of the stratosphere every reason you've come up with why you're not going to do this program. You deserve to have your dreams come true. You deserve to have 2020 be the best year of your life. You deserve to have these next 10 years be the best decade of your life, but you only deserve it if you're willing to do the work. And that's why this program is so important. So I'm going to be taking questions about Best Decade Ever. And by the way, what is this? This is the cover to the workbook that you will receive for free when you register. This will go out a couple days before January 6th because I want you to enjoy your holidays. I want you to enjoy New Year's. I got you covered. Once January starts, you're going to get a workbook that goes along with this program. This is the cover of what it looks like. It'll be sent to you in PDF so you can print it out. So why am I doing this program? Well, I'm doing this program because when New Year's rolls around, you're going to be tempted to think about resolutions and what you want to do in the year 2020. And that's really important. But I want you to dream bigger. I want you to think about what you actually want to accomplish in this next decade. When I think about my life and how much my life has changed in 10 years, holy shit, it's unbelievable. 2009, my husband and I were facing bankruptcy. We were borderline alcoholics. I was unemployed. My anxiety was so bad I could barely get out of bed. I mean, I didn't have the money to buy chicken nuggets. Now I am making chicken nuggets in my dream kitchen. In 10 years, I went from broke and drunk and anxiety ridden to anxiety free, to making more money than I thought possible, to improving my marriage, to becoming an international best-selling author, never written a book, to becoming the most booked female speaker in the world, had never given a speech before this past decade, to launching a daytime syndicated talk show with Sony Pictures Television. Who the hell thought that was possible? I did. And see, this is why it's important to have big dreams. I've got big dreams for the next 10 years of my life too. If I can make that much dramatic change happen in 10 years, just imagine what I could make happen in the next 10 years. And so I'm really excited about this program because it's not just for you. I'm going to be doing it along with you. Where's my rag? Because I got chicken, raw chicken. Ugh. No vegans or vegetarians are going to show up for this program. I just realized if I'm making chicken nuggets and handling raw meat while I'm doing this. So I'm doing this program for free because I want to be in a group of 100,000 people who are up to big things. I want to get my mind wrapped around the science of dreaming big. I want to be honest with myself about how much I'm even limiting myself in what I want to go after. And that's exactly what the Best Decade Ever program is all about. Week 1, January 6th, you're going to start off with your workbook, and we're going to talk about the science of dreaming bigger and why dreams are critical for your health, for your happiness, for your marriage, for your kids. And you're going to come face to face with the fact that you're not even clear what your dreams are. You don't realize how much your self-doubt is holding you back. And that's why this program is so important. You're going to come face to face with the reality that you give a shit about what your friends think, which is why you're not even saying what your big dreams are. You're too concerned about what your parents are going to feel, your partner, your spouse, your siblings. There are so many things that are standing in the way of you getting what you truly want in your life. And so that's week 1. We got to clear that garbage out of the way, and we got to teach you how to dream big, how to dream for the next 10 years. Then we're going to week 2. And if this is starting to sound overwhelming, relax. This is not some complicated program. There's only one assignment a week. You can come through. Don't eat that. That's raw. That's for tonight. Okay?
No, she said I can come through.
Yeah, you can come through. Just don't make a lot of noise.
Are you cooking?
I am. Don't make a lot of noise, please. Thank you.
You
can
can
even
request for the chicken recipe, by the way.
Oh, lots of requests for the chicken recipe. Oh, this is from my friend Jonathan Schwartz, who is like the best cook on the planet, along with his wife Lisa Schwartz. Okay, I've done too much texting. Can you pull this open?
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you. The chicken recipe, by the way, is one part cumin, 1 part chili powder, 1 part oregano, 1 part salt, not salt. Okay, 1 part cumin, 1 part chili powder, 1 part oregano, 1 part smoked paprika. Cumin. Oh God, Dad!
Sorry.
Don't call in the middle. We gotta. Are we still on live?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, look at this.
Rejected your
This
dad,
is
though.
what you put in your thing. Oregano. What else? Oh, chili powder. There you go. Right there. Right there. And then I just added a little bit of leftover chili sea salt as well. And then you put them all in here. And here's the cool part. You put them on cookie sheets. 1 hour at 200, 1 hour at 250, and half an hour at 350. And holy cow, talk about incredible wings. All right, so back to what we were talking about, which is your best decade ever. I went from barely being able to buy chicken wings to making organic chicken wings in my dream kitchen in 10 years flat. And when I think about what I want to accomplish in these next 10 years, I'm even limiting myself. I want one of my books fuck it. I want every book that I write these next 10 years to be a #1 international bestseller. I want my talk show to be the #1 talk show on the planet in terms of daytime talk shows. I want to build my dream house. I'm standing in my dream kitchen, but I'd like to build a house with my husband from scratch. I want to change the conversation in the world around mental wellness. I want working on your mind and your emotional well-being to be as common as working on your physical well-being. Going to the gym, imagine that. So I want to be a huge contributor to that health conversation. And those are just some of the dreams that I have. And I guarantee you, when we get into this program, I'm going to be confronted with the fact that I'm even shrinking what I think is capable, because I have this huge dream and then I'm like, oh, but what if I don't become number one? Ugh. And then I put it out there, and then who the fuck cares? The most important thing that you got to realize is you're even limiting what's possible because of your self-doubt. You're limiting what you're focusing on. And I can tell you where we're going to be in 10 years. You want to know? You want to know where you're going to be in 10 years? It's very simple. Complete the sentence. I am what? If you say, I'm broke, guess what you're going to be in 10 years? I'm broke. If you say, I'm unworthy, guess what you're going to be in 10 years? Unworthy. If you say, I am fat, I'm stupid, I'm not good enough, I'm the kind of person where nothing works out for me. Guess what? If you continue to have those beliefs about yourself, that is what the next 10 years are going to bring to you, because it starts up here. And I'm telling you right now that the garbage in your mind is standing in the way of you even visualizing how big your dreams could be. Get over here, Chris Robbins. So I'm gonna show you something right now. This is a very evolved man right here. This is my husband, Chris Robbins. He's the founder of Soul Degree Men's Retreats. So if you think about 10 years from now, tell me your biggest dream for your vision of your men's retreats called Soul Degree. It's not that easy to dream big, is it?
Well, I happen to be giving thought to that, but it isn't easy. It's true.
Okay, so what about, name something, some vision you have.
Reaching.
Now our daughter's twerking over there. Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
I think just reaching as many men as we can through Soul Degree.
Okay, that is okay. Now, first of all, why are you not wanting to put a number on it? Why are you not putting a number on it?
Because there's so many different numbers about it. Like the retreat.
Are you an overthinker like Chris Robbins?
Retreat side of it, I would say,
yes.
1,000 guys
a year.
1,000 guys a year.
Okay.
On the retreat side.
Okay, on the retreat side.
How
many books have you sold?
I don't know how many I've sold.
But but if you dream about something.
Can I dream about just writing one for starters?
No.
Why do I have to put sales figures on it?
I'll tell you why. Because you're unwilling to say, I want my new book, Man to Man, to be a #1 New York Times bestseller. I want to sell 1 million copies a year in the first year. And the reason why is because if I do that, I know that I've impacted the lives of 1 million men.
And I don't say that because I'm afraid.
I don't know.
Totally. Like putting that out there?
Yes.
Yeah. It's true.
So when we think about our dreams, it's your fear that limits your dreams. It's your fear that keeps you from saying, no, does it?
What's the cooking class too?
Well, I have run out of time. So I had planned on this being at 3 and then it became 3:30 and I did not realize how long this was going to take to get all these chicken wings on these racks. And so in order to make everything happen, I had to just do it at the same time. So it's a little more ADD than usual. Everyone's got the ingredients out here because they're asking for the recipe, which tells me every week in our list of 5, we need to include the thing that we love baking this week.
Yes.
Right? And the recipe. Because I do love to cook. Absolutely love to cook. Thank you to my amazing mother. I love to cook. But see, that's the point of this program is that when you start to dream about, like, over the course of 10 years, could you accomplish something like that? Of course you could. But we don't even allow our own minds. This is a guy that leads men's retreats. They sell out 3 times a year. He's just doing it, out of the kindness of his heart. Soul Degree is the name of this company he launched. And he's got huge aspirations. But when it comes to to really claiming your dreams. It's scary. So now that I've just kind of punched you in the face verbally about it, what name a dream that's scary to say out loud?
Finish the book by the end of the year.
Oh, by end of 2019?
Yeah.
Wait, finish writing the book by the end of 2019?
No, not in a month. In
So by
12 months.
so
the end of next year.
okay.
Or yeah, it feels like next year already.
Now hold on a second. Can I ask you a question? Because I know you've been working on the book for 3 years. Are you saying by the end of 2020 because that feels doable, or would it be your dream be that you're so engaged in the project? See, I think that you dream based on what you think is achievable and reasonable.
I could see how you'd see that, but for this particular project, I'm not sure that's
I don't know.
that's aggressive.
Okay, so by the end of next year, your manuscript is complete. Do you see how this program's working, guys? This is just week 1. See how confronting it is to be asked about your dreams for real. This is the kind of content that you're going to be engaged with when you take the program Best Decade Ever for free with Mel Robbins. You'll also get some recipes, clearly. So
I need to build my writing
oh
cabinet.
Christ, here we go. He just read Michael Pollan's book. Pollan.
Place of my own.
That
So
was
I can
all
get
about
aw-
the
so I
writing
can get away
cabinet.
from all the distraction.
What distraction? Okay, so this has been all over the place. I apologize. Multitasking Mel.
I just
Go
gotta
on.
say, lots of people in the comments want the book, Chris. So you already got
Yes,
some
there you
listeners.
go. See,
All right.
but see, that was not planned. Chris did not know that was going to happen, and that is a live, honest example of what's going to happen to you when I go, really? That's what your dream is? How much of that has been shrunk based by fear? And what would it require of you if you got specific and courageous about stating what you wanted to accomplish? And for a lot of you, there's too many things on your list. We're going to limit it to 5. And then we're going to go and do the work to take one dream and turn that into the theme for 2020. And then I'm going to show you the small habits that you need to have in your life. And these are not habits that we talk about all the time, but small habits that you need to have in order to start making progress and building momentum on these dreams of yours. That's what this program is about. And the thing I'm the most excited about regarding this program is for the first time ever in a free program, we are launching a private Facebook group. That's right, a private Facebook group where you will be able to connect with and be inspired and motivated by at least 100,000 other people that have, by sure, registered for this course, because we're almost up to 50,000 people registered in this course. And the course doesn't even start for another week. That's really exciting. Okay, these are really heavy. Okay, why don't you give me a question? So if you have questions about Best Decade, put them in the comments right now. In the meantime, I'm going to stick these wings in the oven. We got wings to cook. Okay, what do we got, Danielle?
All right. First question.
What's that?
First question. Is this suitable for someone who's over 60? I feel like my age limits my dreams.
Yep. It is absolutely. Hold on, I'll get these wings in here. Okay. Woo! All right. Yes, it is suitable for anyone. 60, 70, 80, 90. If you're breathing, you still have dreams. And if you're breathing and you're watching this live stream, you have everything that you need in order to be able to do this course, which is Best Decade Ever, which is free. So absolutely. What other questions do we have?
Will it teach us how to break through our self-doubt and our self-sabotage?
Will the course Best Decade Ever teach you how to break through your self-doubt and the way you self-sabotage? Here is the answer. Yes, it will. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a paradigm or a structure that you're going to go through that will reveal your self-doubt. So if you were watching when my husband Chris was standing next to me and I asked how many men he would like to have go through his retreat, soul degree, and he said as many as possible. And I said, why don't you name the amount? And the reason why he hadn't put a number to it was because he was afraid. Now, in expressing that he would like to have as many men as possible go through his retreat programs, he may think that's his dream. But I'm going to reveal to you the really sneaky and covert ways that your self-doubt and your self-sabotage is keeping you from even thinking big enough. Then what we're going to do is we're going to move into a phase in the program where you're going to start exploring this dream that you have, and you're going to see right in your face all the excuses that come up. And then I'm going to show you excuse by excuse by excuse how to move through it. Now, here's the thing. I can lead you to the water. You're going to have to drink. And so this program is going to teach you a tremendous amount. And because you're going to be in a private Facebook group with probably 100,000 other people from around the world, you will be inspired and motivated by them. And you will see other people with the same excuses and same self-sabotaging habits breaking through them. And that's going to inspire you to find the courage to do the same. But at the end of the day, you are the one that's going to have to do the work. And so I don't want to lie. This is not like some pill that I'm going to give you and suddenly your problems disappear. This is something that you can sign up for free. You can work with me as your coach through this program for free. And you can go through a series of exercises that reveal your self-doubt and your self-sabotage and your excuses and give you a supportive environment through which you can push through it. So yes, it will help you.
Another one is, can you take part in this anywhere in the world? Will it matter if I'm in a different time zone?
You can take part in this program from anywhere in the world, in any time zone. The program is going to be in this private Facebook group. It will also, if you don't like Facebook, that's cool too, because we will be sending you out an email every weekday or a text if you're part of our texting community. And that will have a link to whatever it is that we're doing for the day. So there will be live streams. If you miss them, no problem. You're going to get a link in your email. They'll also be posted to Facebook, to the private group. They'll also be on some of our channels. There will be blog posts that we will link to. There will be social media posts. There will be videos that we've pre-recorded. So all of this, though, will be spoon-fed to you regardless of what time zone or country you live in, so that you can do this at your pace, in your time, when it's convenient for you. If you miss a day, a week, who gives a shit? This is not a race. It's not a course that has a test that you have to pass. This is an experience that I've designed that is bite-sized so that you can just fit it into your life.
Next one. Can we do it as a family?
Oh, you should do it as a family. I love that idea. Absolutely. So could you do Best Decade as a family? Yes. We are actually going to be taking the workbook with us on our vacation. And for those of you watching, there's somebody staying at the house, so don't plan on robbing me while I'm gone because people are here and our neighbors are watching. Let me think, what else? So yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You should do it with your families. You should do it with your colleagues. You should do it with your brothers and sisters. If you have an upline or a downline, this is a program that you should get everybody into, because when you're surrounded by people who are in touch with their dreams and who are dreaming bigger, now you've got the lift that comes from being around like-minded people. And that's a really cool thing.
Why did you decide to make it free, and is it really free?
Why did I decide to make it free? So I decided to make the course free. And yes, it is really free, because I know there's a ton of internet marketing influencers out there that love to offer you free stuff and then hook you in and hit you with a credit card offer. Here's the thing. I feel so lucky is the wrong word because I work my fucking ass off to get everything that I have earned in my life. But it is my way to give back, to offer a program of this nature with this incredible content that I know we could probably sell for thousands and thousands of dollars, if not more. It's my way to give back. It's my way to help move the needle in a positive direction in terms of people's mental health, in terms of people feeling a sense of ownership and control over their lives. And I make plenty of money hosting a daytime talk show, writing books, doing a whole host of other things that this is not something that I need to do in order to pay my mortgage. And so because it is a way for me to give back, because I know it will have such an enormous impact on your life, and because I'm committed to making a difference in people's mental wellness, and because I am on a mission to spread positivity, I wanted to do this for free because I wanted as many people as possible to get into this program. And I know that the reality for you might be that this is an incredibly difficult year. I know what it's like because just 10 years ago, it was the worst decade of my life. And there were weeks that we couldn't pay for groceries and the bankruptcy letters were coming every day and I didn't have a job and I was spiraling in depression and anxiety and alcohol and self-doubt. And I would not have been able to afford to take an online course that would have saved my ass. And so if this is something that I can offer for free, and it means you will sign up because it means you don't have to put money out to do it that you don't have, that makes me feel incredible. And here's the other reason why I'm doing it for free. I have huge dreams too. I want this decade to be the best decade of my life and of my kids' lives and of my husband's life and of all of the amazing people that work for me's lives. And so I know that when we launch the year with a program like this and we participate, meaning I participate in the program, my dreams are going to become even bigger and my ability to achieve them even bigger. And the number of people that I will have surrounded myself with, namely you, who are also up to big things, will only elevate the game that I'm playing to go out there and make a huge difference in the world. So that's a long-winded answer that is entirely 1000% truthful. I don't need the money. I really want to make a difference in your life. I want as many people as possible to have the gift of this game-changing content. And I don't want money to be the reason why you don't sign up for Best Decade Ever. That is why it is 100% free, no strings attached. Just go to melrobbins.com/bestdecade in order to sign up. What else we got?
Will it help me figure out what my dreams even are? I feel like I have a different one every week, but keep failing at all of them.
Will it help me figure out what my dreams really are? Yes, it absolutely will. I think one of the reasons why you have a different dream every week is because you've never moved the self-doubt out of the way and given yourself the complete freedom to dream for you, to truly listen to your heart, to listen to your soul. There's still other people in your ear. You're still concerned about what everybody thinks. You're still thinking in a very limiting way about what's possible. And so you're not even thinking big enough yet. And when you free yourself up to think big, like 10 years big, that's when you're going to get in touch with something that's truly honest for you. And when you get in touch with your truly honest dreams, that's when magic starts to happen, because that's when I can teach you how to now align your whole life with that vision. And the cool thing about dreaming big is they don't even have to come true. Like, here's the thing that's amazing is, we're so scared to say, I want to be the #1 talk show. That's what I want to be next year. I want to be the #1. I could tell you a million reasons why it might not happen, but saying it, I want to be the #1. That sets a course forward where I now can do things to make that happen. If it happens or not, that's not the point. It's about aligning yourself and your actions and your thoughts and the people that are around you with this thing that's calling you forward. That's what will make this the best decade, the best year, the best week ever for you. That's why this program is so important. And it's why I'm so excited to do it. I've never led it before. All this content is new. Cannot wait to launch this thing on January 6th. Why do you need to get in now? So that you don't have to think about it. Seriously. Have you signed up for Best Decade? Give me a thumbs up. Let's go. If you're still on the fence thinking about it, your dreams are not going to come true. If you're literally thinking about whether or not you should sign up for a fucking free program, seriously, I got news for you. Your dreams are not coming true. Because there is zero risk in this. There's zero reason not to do it. So you take it and it doesn't work for you. Who gives a shit? At least you've done something different. I guarantee you, you're going to meet at least one person in this program or learn one thing that you'll look back on 10 years from now and be like, oh my God, that changed everything. What do you got to lose? You're just going to continue to do what you're doing and expect to have something different happen in your life? No, you got to do something different if you want your life to change. And I'd like to help you do that. All right, we got another objection here?
Yep. Not an objection, but question we've been seeing a lot. How will it be different from Mindset Reset, and which one should I do first?
Great. How is this program different than the one I did last January, Mindset Reset? Mindset Reset is an incredible 30-day course that we did for free that was about the science of how you change how you think. It's all about thought patterns. The reason why this is different, and you should do this first, is number one, this is about you taking on a huge project for your life. This is about you learning how to dream bigger. So we are taking this concept of your dreams, and I am going to use that assignment of what are your biggest dreams? What could you accomplish over the next 10 years? And then the process of aligning your habits to start to inch your way towards it. That's going to teach you how to think and act differently. But it's not about the generic ways that we think and how to rewire your mind, which is what Mindset Reset's about. I would take Best Year Ever first for sure. The other reason why it's different is there's a private Facebook group with this group. We did not have that with Mindset Reset. We've never done that with a free course. And so this is the first free course with a private group. I think that is where I have to blow my nose. Hold on a second. Because in addition to cooking, I'm also sick, which is why the CVS bag is behind us. So the course you should take first is Best Decade Ever. Mindset Reset's incredible. It's there anytime you want it. You can find it at melrobbins.com/mindset reset. It's a 30-day self-driven course. This is going to be taught live by me, and you're going to be participating with a huge group of people, probably 100,000 of them by the time this course registration closes at the beginning of January. And so jump in now so you don't have to think about it. Just go to melrobbins.com/bestdecade. You'll get an email from us in the beginning of January with a link to your workbook, The Best Decade Ever. And this is a program that is bite-sized. You're going to get an email every single weekday. There's only one big assignment a week so that you can pace it out and fit it into your life. But there's little things to help you think differently and learn the science around dreaming, around aligning your actions with your dreams. Oh, week 3 is all about the people in your life and setting boundaries. This is a huge week to talk about how the people in your life either help magnify your dreams or they shrink them. And that's an incredibly powerful week. And then we're going to end the final week with some keystone habits that you're going to need and a bunch of QAs. So massively cool program that's going to have you have a path forward and a ton of learning about the things that you do to stop yourself, and a lot of practice and pushing forward, and a brand new community of people that are dreaming bigger just like you.
Great. Mel, I'm all signed up, but I'm really nervous.
Okay.
I don't have much money, and I feel like it has always held me back from being able to go after my dreams. Can you do this program if you also can't spend a ton of money on the tools to work on them?
Wait, okay, so this person, first of all, what's their name?
Andrew.
Andrew, thank you for signing up. I'm super excited to do this course, Best Decade Ever, with you. And I I see in your question, you said you don't have a lot of money and you feel like it's always held you back. Here's the cool thing about the course. Not only is the course free, but everything I'm teaching is free. So there is no money you need to spend to get the most out of this course. No kidding. You should not have to spend money to change your life. There are plenty of free things that you can do in your mind, actions you can take, resources, thanks to the internet, that you can leverage in order to start to inch your life forward. And if you continue to say, you know, I don't have money, I'm the kind of person that's broke, we got to change the way that you think about your dreams and money, because the lack of money right now is shrinking your ability to dream out 10 years and realize that over the course of that amount of time, you can change absolutely everything about your life. Do you realize your cells regenerate every 7 years? That means you have an entirely new body. You can change anything over the course of 10 years of your life. Absolutely anything. And if that amount of time scares the shit out of you, don't worry. We're just going to use 10 years as a paradigm so that you think bigger. But what I'm going to teach you are all the micro changes that go along in terms of your day-to-day life and how you think and what you do. The small little shit. I'm telling you, 10 minutes a day is all you need to continually inch towards your dreams and to feel like you're doing something to improve your life. So Andrew, you don't need to spend a dime, honey. Not a dime. And I'm super thrilled that you've signed up. Awesome.
Want to take one more?
Yeah, let's take one more.
All right. I saw what you said about relationships and having a week about that, and that's really interesting. But are they important to our dreams? Why is it?
Who's this question from?
Andrea.
Andrea, why are relationships are everything when it comes to your dreams. And here's why. We are social creatures, and we have a hardwired need to be connected to a group of people. It comes from the need to be safe. If you stop and think about it, human beings are the only, I think, mammal that I know somebody's going to tell me I'm wrong on this, but I'm going to go out on a limb and basically say human beings are one of the few species that require around the clock care for at least 2 to 3 years, or else you will die. Think about it. You can't even walk until you're a year old. How the hell would you run away from danger? You can't pick anything up. You can't feed yourself. You have to have human connection. So we are hardwired for survival to be connected and to be liked by the people around us. That's how we went from being popped out of the womb and into the world and being able to become a functioning human being. You had to have other people that liked you enough to take care of you. The problem is now that you're an adult, you still look to being liked by people over everything else in your life. And so if you're around a group of people that are sarcastic, are negative, don't have any aspirations for themselves, have shitty habits, it's going to be really hard for you to build momentum in your life and have better habits, to build something, to level up from where the people that you're with are at. And that's the negative. So if you're around negative people, if you're around people that have no aspirations for themselves, if you're around people that don't think big, if you're around people that have that learned helplessness, where, they're always afraid they're going to get in trouble, or, why would you do that? Why, scaredy cats around you that basically want to spend the weekend fucking drinking in order to feel better about the lives that they're not happy about. That is the biggest reason why you're not doing shit about your dreams. If you look at it on the positive, imagine how much your life changes when you're around a group of people that is striving for more. Have you ever been part of a sports team or a debate team or some club in school or church where you guys were all volunteering together, or you were going after a championship, and the group effort and the group striving for something brought out the best in you? That's what you want out of your friend group. That's what you want out of your dream team, if you will, of people around you. This team of people that maximize your dreams. Also, The other reason why this is super important is you don't want to be the smartest person in the room. I have a gang of 5 is what we call ourselves. It's a mastermind group full of people, 5 of us, all 4 of them way smarter than me. Why is that important? Because if you're the smartest one that you surrounded yourself with, how the hell are you going to learn more? And so part of why this program is so important is I need you to understand, if you're around negative people, go party with them, but do not pour your dreams and your aspirations into these people. If you want more out of your life, you got to surround yourself with people that want more out of their lives too. If you want to go and write a book, you better surround yourself with people that have either done it or are doing it, because that's going to make it easier for you to do it. It's very simple. Is it harder to run on your own or to run with a huge group of people running a race? Obviously, it's a lot easier when you're running a race with a huge group of people. The momentum of other people doing something, people being ahead of you, it pulls you forward. And so you can create that dream team of people around you. And one of the coolest things that you're going to get for free is when you get in this Facebook group, there's going to be all these people, 100,000 of them. We've got almost 50,000 people registered for this course, and we're not even closed for registration yet. Almost 100,000 people in a private Facebook group, all of whom are going after their bigger dreams. So if you feel like you don't even know how to make friends, or you don't know where to begin with that, don't worry, we've got you covered. We've got you covered. There will be people in this program that have the same dreams as you. There'll be people in this program that have achieved the things that you dream about. That's where the magic comes in. You know, there's that famous saying, you want to know how much money you make? Look at the 5 people that you spend the most time with. How much money do they make? You want to know how good a shape you're in? Look at the people that you hang out with, the 5 people. What kind of shape are they in? You want to look at the trajectory that you're on in your career? Look at the 5 people that you hang out with outside of work and what they're doing with their lives. And you will see whether or not you are surrounded by a dream team of people that is pulling you to something even bigger in your life, or if you're leveling out. And look, there's nothing wrong with your friends that want to just party on the weekends in order to blow off steam about how miserable they are. That's fine to do every once in a while. Those are great people to party with, but they are not the people that are going to help you get to the next level. I swear to God. We're good?
Yeah.
All right, great. So I think that's it. For those of you asking, the chicken wings, you do the dry rub, 1 hour at 200, 1 hour at 250. Then crank it up to 350 for half an hour, and you can broil it if you want extra crispiness. It's a way to kind of slow roast them, and they're crazy, crazy juicy. I think that's it. I want to thank you for tuning in. Please send this live stream to everybody you know. Please share it if you're watching it on Facebook, or if you're watching this on YouTube or Twitter, please retweet it. I'm on a mission to impact as many lives as I can, and with your help, we can do it together. Because if you surround yourself with other people that are up to living the best decade of their life, it's only going to have a positive impact on you as you go after living your best decade. So I cannot wait for the program to start on January 6th. Our team is here to answer questions. Just ask them in the comments. Go to melrobbins.com/bestdecade to sign up for your free, no strings attached, 100% free, nothing to buy, no tools to spend money on. This is my gift to you. I think that's it. And in case nobody else has told you today, I want to tell you that I love you and I believe in you and your ability to make your dreams come true. And that's why we're doing Best Decade Ever. I cannot wait to do this program with you. All right. I'll see you soon.